everybody, it's your boy Yimbo. Welcome to my channel. It is Yimbo Reviews Everything. Hey, and this is my show. This is my Sunday live stream. This is Yimbo Buys Everything. So, kind of, sort of. Like now, I know I'm talking a lot more about trying to not buy things, but that's okay because I also buy a lot of stuff too, which we are going to talk about with my two very special guests. So this is episode 39 of Yimbo Buys Everything. Thank you again for joining us. Let's just check the comments right here. I already see my first guest. It's my boy. You know my boys. So here we go. Hey, what's going on? Let's go. How we doing? And there's my boy Junie. Hey, what's going on, Thor? And then Rabbit's Den Collectibles. Yeah, you're gonna like to hear that. The next couple of weeks are gonna be very heavily into Rabbit and his favorite toy line. Clintastic, what's going on, my man? Oh, how are you? All right, we're rocking and rolling. So like I said, this is episode 39. I'm just, you know me. Let's get right to the toys. We had such an awesome day yesterday. I'm still I was actually on low power mode all day. Of course, my kids were stressing me out and being so I have fired myself up because this is just so great. So here is my first guest. So you know him and love him. This is my fellow Pick Bar member and lazy boy. Here we go, Benny. It's my boy Blitzbig. What's up, dude?
What's up?
So tell me, can you describe what the experience of being accosted by me and hugged?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was great. I think I remember describing it as oh shit, it's a real person.
Man, it's just so cool. And literally, it sounds so silly, but we talk a lot. We talk every day. We have our live streams, multi times a week. So it's dude, it was just so good seeing you, man. So again, it's it made it real. Like I said, there's nothing better than the Instagram toy community, except when it's in real life,
Yeah.
So, look who we got there. Skullified's in the house. Rusty, what's going on? And there's our fellow Zachy boy. What's up, Green?
Zach, what's up?
Yep, and Toy Talk's here. So how you doing?
What's going on?
And now I see backstage we have the main event. Our boy Danny. So here we go. Danny, you're sideways, but I'm popping you in anyway. Here we go. Toy Adam 17.
What's going on?
What's going on, guys? I had to fix myself real quick.
Yeah, that's did you just watch my Instagram live? I was like,
listen, I'm always watching everybody's stuff, so I'm like, then you're like, click on the link, and I was like, oh my god, I'm late to my own. I gotta go to the show. I gotta leave, so I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
No worries whatsoever, man. We're all here, and so
Blitz, what's up,
975. What's going
on, Rob?
Dude?
What's up?
We got Antonio here. How you guys doing?
Right.
This is King Eternal. That's Autumn Knight over there. That's our boy Eric, who was just on my show last week. Oh, and Frank's here. So let's just doing the quick rundown.
Frank, what's up?
Oh, Sunsy's here. No chewing. Hit that like button, everybody. Thank you. As always, all that fun YouTube stuff. If you can handle that for us, that'd be awesome. So yeah. Yesterday, I feel like it really took me all day long to amp myself up for the show tonight because I was flying yesterday. I was so happy.
No, me
It
too.
was so exhausting though.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun, man.
All right, so where would you guys like to start? Because I'm actually limiting what I'm showing off.
Well, before we start, my buddy wants to say hi to you guys. So I just, I always like to show him because he likes it. And I got him a seat, so he wanted to say hi to everybody.
Is that his torturing chair?
This is his King of Kings throne because he deserves it, because he's the king. So I just wanted to make sure I
he's
put
about
that
to
in
get
there.
tortured. That's why.
Right.
Treat him like a king before it happens.
Yeah. You got to spoil him first.
Oh, that's funny. Bill Tarrant says, Bill is here, and Bill is here. Bill is here. All the Bills.
Bill's here.
Oh, that's so great. So did you get that at the Toy Con yesterday? Or is that something you had, the throne? Yeah.
No. I ordered it on BBTS. It's it's I just saw it up there. It's these dioramas, these 1/12 scale diorama I saw. So I was like, I wanted to use it for the Elvira because I've been looking for the Elvira NECA, and that would be perfect. But I was like, no, that's for Bill. It looks good on Bill. So I left it, and it's been his chair ever since. I mean, I wouldn't put nobody else up there. But it's a nice throne. I know BBTS sells a lot of like diorama pieces, like small pieces for like for toy photography or even just displays. And I saw that, and for the price of it too, it was really nice, man. I couldn't pass up on it.
Dude, I hear you. So oh, come on. Oh, you got to be kidding me, computer. I was trying to do a thing real quick. Let's see. There it is. All right. So I wanted to bring up just, real quick. So Danny, you're my special guest. I went back to the beginning.
Wow.
I went back to the beginning of the account because, hey,
wow.
come on, dude. I love my early stuff. So this is exactly the type of things maybe we all did, right? I know I definitely did a lot of like haul shots and things like that. So there was our first. Is that considered your first posed toy photography picture?
No, actually, that was just something in the beginning. I was just posting, like I was trying to get to know Instagram, so I was just posting things.
Yeah, man, dude, I love it. And then you went into your hot toys. That's when you started. Oh my god!
All of them.
So I wanted to bring it up because look, I wanted to show. Here we go, scrolling all the way up real fast. Because your stuff, obviously, lately, your stuff is fantastic. It's gorgeous, it's stunning.
Definitely.
I mean, look at the growth. I mean, that's I love seeing people's growth in general as human beings, in their artwork, everything. So I just wanted to do that little compare and contrast, man. Because just look at like where you are now. Look at Bill.
Poor Bill. Poor Bill. It's crazy because his face expression is like saying "not again."
Right. Well, that's the thing when it's like such a funny storyline now.
Yeah.
That we all have this, and we're gonna come back to this post too. But man, it's just this stuff is so good, dude. This stuff is.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah,
that Wolfman. That's the one he just came out, right? This is the new one.
Yeah. That's the colored version. That one just came out, and they have the black and white version as well.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's so great, man. That's dope. Low key. I love that. Oh, the Evil Dead stuff.
It's the new guys, stuff.
Yeah. This is great.
Thank you.
So love it. Now I wanted to do. I'm gonna stop sharing this one. To go back because I just wanted to introduce. You've been on our show. You've been on Lazy Boys. You've been on Pick Bar. I just want to reintroduce to new people popping in. So,
yeah, absolutely.
I just wanted to touch base and give a little bit of you. So Betty, I gotta drop your stuff on there too now. All right. So so here we go. The next thing I want to show.
Crayola diorama.
Click.
So to talk about the Toy Con, we gotta I accumulated our stuff. Everything that was said. So in the shot over here we have Agent Variant. That's our boy George. There's Betty back there. There's Frank, Roma Toys 89. There we go. There's Danny. There you are, buddy. So then there's Liquid Enigma and the Super Cool. That's Mark. So, guys, we had so much fun.
Oh, it was a blast.
And now this is the table that got us all in trouble, or a lot of us in trouble, anyway. So yeah, we'll go back to the little video. That was the stuff I posted on my story. So, who wants to start with like their Toy Con, like either the experience of it, or you just want to hop into buys? Like, what do you guys think? How would you like to go about it?
Well, Toy Addict is a special guest. Let him go first.
Yeah, all
right. Honestly, I didn't go expecting to buy anything. I went to go expecting to buy something. That's silly for me to say, but I didn't go looking for anything specific. I mean, I knew I was looking for the horror stuff, but it was like, I just wanted to go and just have a good time, get to meet you guys. And the minute I got there, I saw Yimbo. I walked up to you, Yimbo. I was like, yeah, you look like this guy I know. And then Blitz walked by me, and I saw Blitz after. And again, I just arrived. The drive was about an hour and 53 minutes, I believe. It wasn't that bad. It was a great drive. It was beautiful. It's funny because it was snowing out here a few minutes ago. Snowing out here. So I was like, wow, dodged the bullet. But it was great. But I wasn't, I wasn't expecting anything. So, then I believe while we were talking, I was like, hey, listen, I'm going to go walk and I'm going to go see what they got around. Because, again, I was looking for the Christopher Reeve Mezco. So I was like, maybe I'll find that. And as soon as I hit that turn, I saw the guy. I'm not sure what his booth. I know I follow him on Facebook. He had all the horror stuff. And I was like, well, there goes my money.
Yeah.
This is where I stay. And I think I bought from I think he's the guy that I purchased things from the whole entire day. Like
Wow.
he was the guy I bought. It was just everything. I walked around and saw a few things that I liked, but again, I just think it was the experience of going and getting to know. You know, it was really nice to actually see you guys in your in your physical forms and not just see and Yimbo, you're a lot taller than I thought you were.
All right, that's
I was like, Yimbo's very tall. I thought he was a little shorter than that. I was like, all right, whatever. But it was nice to see not just the toy collectors, the toy photographers, but like Blitz. It was nice to see you be a dad, man, and that right there, that right there, you know, that stuff that and we're all fathers here,
right?
We're all dads. It's nice to be able to like relate to just dads, and even the guys that were with us, they're dads, and they had their kids with them, and it just being able to share that, we're toy photographers, we're toy collectors, but we're humans, we're dads, we got kids at home, and we deal with the daily changing diapers or clean your room or hey, make sure you eat your vegetables.
Oh my God, yes.
It was nice to see that side of you guys, and like I said, it was just a great experience. It was nice to actually bond, with some people, and I can't wait to do it again. I'm already counting the days. I want to do it again, so it was fun.
You ever have yesterday was that day where literally now with you guys, because my kids were tough today. They just were. I love them to death. But they were challenging me today. So I guess I wasn't laughing as much as I thought today. So now being with you guys and having the smile on, I'm like, oh, my face hurts from yesterday. I couldn't stop. It was so great.
My face hurts because I was crying. I was like, my pockets hurt. My pockets hurt.
Man.
I know. I know, it was fun. That was the far off stare of like, yeah, what did we do yesterday? Oh, oh, it was great. Well, oh man. So let's see. So Danny, what was your crown jewel? You don't have to go through everything, because we all got a lot of stuff. So what are your crown jewels? Yeah.
So I would say the whole day you guys heard me saying I need to go back for that Mezco Freddy Krueger. I want that Freddy so bad. And I saw him and I kept walking by him. So I was like, all right, I don't want it. So then I got him back here. This was my crown jewel right here. This is what I wanted. I've been wanting this so bad. The Friday the 13th accessory set where it comes with the deck, the Crystal Lake sign, and yeah, this is hard to find. And I saw it.
Poor Bill.
Yeah, poor Bill, right? So the guy wanted $125 for it. I was able to talk him down on it. I guess because I was buying everything from him. But this is like that one thing. I really wanted the Mezco Superman. Like I was disappointed I didn't see him. But eventually I'll find it. But this right here was like a curveball. As soon as I saw it, I was like, dude, I want that bad. I want it back. I kept walking back and forth, and I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna do it. You live once, so do it. Right. So then this was it right here.
That's awesome, because that is part of the thing where it is that delicate balance of like understanding life is fragile and like tomorrow's not guaranteed, with like trying to also be like, tomorrow's coming. So and that balancing act. But that's a great thought. Like the fact that like you felt comfortable. That's what we always talk about, like with like reselling prices. My dad gave me the best advice. Something's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it, and that's like
exactly.
So like you buy the thing. Are you comfortable buying? Is that or then boom, and then I don't think about it again. Like it's spent.
And I was going to pay what he was asking for because I wanted it back. But I was like, I forgot. I think Blitz, were you the one that were telling me, hey, talk him down and see if he'll give it to you at a smaller price? And I was like,
oh yeah, because Yimbo was like, for me to talk the other guy down for what I got.
I was like, all right, let me talk to him. It's like, hey, I was here like 4 or 5 times already. I've already bought like 2 things from you. You want to drop the price? So he was a bit hesitant, but I think he saw that I wanted it a lot.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, he'll take it. He was like, oh, you're stealing it from me. I feel like you're robbing me right now. I was like, dude, it's going to a good home. Trust me. You're going to see a lot. Like, I'm going to do so much with it. And like, I was just happy. That was my win for yesterday. That was definitely my win. So, and besides being with you guys, that was even better. That was the best thing for me. That was the best thing.
Dude, it was like the friendship and the camaraderie. That was the best part of yesterday. And then the toy buys, like I said, that's all the sprinkles, that's all the cherries, that's the best part, you know?
Absolutely.
So like that accessory set, man. Okay, so that was the whole thing. Like when I went to the toy fair at the beginning of February, and I don't know. Sometimes he pops in. I forget what his name is, and I apologize off the top of my head. But it was the Golden Clan Gomez, and he wanted something. I was like, well, I'll give you this. I comfortably buy it at this price. And when I told him I'm a toy photographer, like same thing with that. Like I'm telling you, using the fact that like these are good homes, we will be playing, we will be photographing, we will be talking about. If you want, you have something to support, I'll throw that out there too, like. So I love that I was able to push Benny to start his negotiations, and Realm of Toys. I helped Realm too. I was like, dude, you just got to ask. The worst they could say is no. It's real life eBay.
Yeah,
it was either that or we're gonna meet him in a parking lot. I was like, you're gonna give it to me for the price I want.
So what else comes in that accessory pack? Have you even busted it open yet? Have you?
Yimbo, I've been watching reviews on this accessory pack for a long time, for a while.
Yeah.
Since like before it came out, I missed out on it. And that was before like I was like really buying, because that was before I was even opening toys. But it comes with the Crystal Lake sign. You can see it. Let me see. It comes with the sign, and it also comes with the deck for the lake with the little lights. I mean, I don't think the lights work, but it's like if you take like these like with the direction I go with my pictures, especially with the light and the atmosphere, like they're gonna. I'm telling you, I can't wait to use this.
All right,
this is gonna. I can't wait. That's what it comes with. Oh, and it also comes with the. I don't know if you guys remember Jason Part 6 where he got drowned. He had the chain. It comes with the sign that's on the bottom of the lake where it has like the Camp Blood sign at the bottom. You see it right there with the chain.
Wow.
And it has like a display stand to make him look like he's floating underwater. It comes with all that stuff, right? It looks. I'm telling you, I can't wait.
So the figure is crazy. You already have the Jason figure, right?
The figures are separately. Yep, I have that.
Oh yeah, figure not included. Duh, there it is. That is that's really cool.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Poor Bill.
So have you gotten into making like water-based dioramas yet? Because oh man, you could do some cool stuff with that.
I've seen some people do it. I haven't, but like I'm trying to like push. That's why I love these things right here, because these kind of dioramas push me to that. Yeah. So I've seen people use like saran wrap, and I think it's just the lighting that they use,
right?
And it's just it makes it look so real. So I'm gonna try that effect and see how.
Yeah, I seen somebody use a fish tank, a real fish tank, like, and put the figure in water and had the base, and it looks like the base is not even on it.
That makes me so.
Yeah, but it's like it looks so real, like it was a scene straight out of the movie.
I've seen people do that. I've seen people do that with the Weapon X, where they put them in a container and they put like the bubbles. Like I don't know what they do. They got like a motor and it looks like it's like the bubbles coming up, and it looks really good.
I wonder if that must be some sort of like tank feature too. Yeah, filter, right? The filtration system.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, you know what? I gotta remember. I gotta remind myself. I just I did my whole turtle soup bath the other night. Like it's that water and figures is okay. That's okay. Yeah. Water and figures. So you can do that. Oh man. Well, the other guy I would hit up is our boy Isaiah, Mezco McSwain, because he kills it with that, again, not actually water, but just and it's simple stuff, like he was saying, the saran wrap and just like the different
yeah, he's really good at that.
Yeah. Have you do you mess with like what kind of editing stuff do you, because like I know that's another thing that he does is he uses Procreate and adds that water and the bubbles effect. So like things. Have you gotten into any of that type of stuff?
Well, I use PicArts, and from what I know, a lot of people use PicArts. But I remember speaking to Realm of Toys yesterday, and he was saying, it's a free app, and I'm like, dude, I pay every year for it. Like, what do you mean? So I started like I like did the subscription where it's like you pay and then you have it for the year, and then you just pay yearly. I guess you get more, but that's what I use. But a lot of the shots that I use, I don't really use a lot of the effects on it. Only if I want to put like the name of the movie or something, or I want to put the rated R. Yeah. Other than that, like I try to use whatever element I have. So again, like the aerosol, the light, and I really want to capture. Sometimes I like to capture like the the atmosphere on the light, just to make it that, this with horror figures, it's kind of simple sometimes because there's not a lot of lights. I mean, it's a dark scene, so you want to like have less light, so it kind of works. So.
But I was just trying to think. Oh man, you know what? You do such a great job with the portraits. So you really could do a nice, even just a solid blue background and just dress it up with some viney thing. You can get the. I'm already thinking like at Walmart the other day. I was walking by the aquarium section and I'm like, should I buy those plants? Like I haven't done it yet, but that could work. You threw that in. You could put them on the stands that comes with it. Do that chain shot.
I purchased some moss from Walmart. They sell like the moss. I guess it's to like like they do like the fake plants and they have like the little styrofoam and then you could just put the the moss on it. So I bought some of the moss to try it out and some of the stuff, but like the moss started peeling off, so it was all over my table. I was like, this is not gonna work. I gotta go to Hobby Lobby and find something. But dude, like before even trying to do pictures, I was doing photos outside. I was not using like real grass and like I would break branches and like make the illusion of trees just to scale well. So I would like stick them on the ground to make it look like the illusion, like he was walking in the woods. You know what I'm saying? That's what I used to do. But now I'm like in the house and I'm like, all right, I was outside. Let me try something inside. So now I'm like, now I got this. So now I'm really gonna push myself and try to do it. Even the water stuff, I might just try that. I mean, I don't know. Not guarantee it's gonna come out perfect the first time, but like again, that's the whole idea about doing this, man. You learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming Blitz. I know when you started the 3D printing, your first couple ones were like, I mean, I don't know how that. Yeah. So
my process. I couldn't even print. Like I was trying to print for like a month straight, and I couldn't get no files to print. So it was horrible experience to start.
But it's a process, man. And I appreciate that you showed a lot of my early photos and a lot of my early stuff because that it's nice to go back to memory lane and go and see how far you've come. Yeah. And like how much you've worked. And I'm telling you, I've seen you guys take like Blitz. I saw the photos with the new dioramas and stuff, and I told you I was like, dude, that shit is on another level now. I was like, I called the guy and I was like, dude, I need a diorama. I don't care how much you want for it. I want one. But it was really, really, I'm telling you, like it's like a learning process, man. It's just having fun doing it, man. Not taking it, don't take yourself so serious. Just have fun with it. They're toys. That's what they're meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
Well, that's like in again, our my name it was such a corny name that came to me, but that's like, you guys all know me at this point. For our little League of Extraordinary Collectors, like our little Toy Con group chat.
Yeah, right.
It was fun today. That's why I was like going back. That's what gave me the idea. Like going back and looking at my stuff. With this was super cool now, like wanting to get it to Dios, and it's really neat. Like I told you, I love that, that we're getting as a community, we're getting exposure through things like the hand picks and like haul picks and stuff like that. Like that's great. But and and it's not like that can have a space. Wait till they get a load of us. That's what I keep thinking. Like, I don't think people still know what we're doing. Like
I believe
the casual person.
I believe the strongest quality that this community has, it's not just the pictures, it's the support that we have for one another. Like you don't get that support in other stuff. You don't get that. And like I think that's like our strongest asset. It's just the support and the appreciation we have for one another because again, we remember when you started and we were, feeling kind of like out of place, like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. When I started YouTube, I was like, I don't think this is for me. And everybody's like, oh, keep doing YouTube. You should do it. I was like, I'll consider it, So again, it's a learning process, but it's like, as long as you got those right people to support you. And again, this community is only going to grow and it's only going to get better. And I love the support that I've been giving. I've been receiving the same support. Man, I think that's like our strongest asset. I love that about the community.
Yeah. So your first post, that was I forgot to check the date. It was it right during that early? Was that the 2020 March? Right? It was the March 2020 range, right? Is that when Toy Addict 17, or did you have?
Yeah, I can't remember, but it was.
I feel like I saw them. I know I think it was March 2020. Yeah.
Honestly, believe it or not, I didn't know how to use I had Facebook, so everybody was like, "Oh, you should get on Instagram," and I never had an Instagram. So when I got on it, Like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even put the hashtags on none of those. Like if you see the photos, there's no hashtags on any of them.
Don't worry, I did the same thing. I had no hashtags for like my first 50 photos. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Right.
My best friend was like, dude, you should just put hashtags and follow the ones that have like the most people, so more people will see your photos and stuff. And so again, I got help, with the stuff and how to like post things on my story. I was like Instagram illiterate. I couldn't even. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. But it was, it's a learning process. But again, it's been the best for me. And that's where, I have my personal and I have my toy. So it's like I'm two different people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
well, that was like hashtags were like when Tuscan Traders brought me into the Hasbro's group chat and like getting to actually that was the true like, wow, these are a lot of guys I get to talk, because normally I had been making friends, but like just one at a time, and like, to have my little conversations with people here and there, and it was like, it's really cool. But then the Hasbro was like, here's 20 new dudes to get to, like, they're all into this stuff. And like one of my first questions was like, hey guys, how does hashtags work? And then I was like, nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I think it was crazy I think like you said, 20 new friends in one shot, but every one of them was supportive.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It was like everybody was like, hey, we got your back. We'll help you.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah. I want to say one of the first toy photographers that I actually liked and comment, if I'm not mistaken, was Smurf Toys. She does the Smurf. I believe she was the first one to actually like comment on one of my photos. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was one of the ones. But funny story about Instagram.
Smurfs in action.
She's great. So you know how the celebrities have the little blue check? It's like their official page. So I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about Instagram. So I was into The Flash, the TV show. And so I started following Candace Patton, the one that plays Iris in the show. And she's a beautiful woman and everything. So I messaged her, like playing around, say, hey, you're great. And then the person messaged me back. So I'm telling you, I thought it was like, and lo and behold, it was like the wrong person. And I got mad. I started blocking it. So my buddies laugh at me because they're like, I said, the day that I ever meet Candace Patton, I'm going to come up to her and say, I got catfish because I thought it was you. I thought me and you were like besties. And we really weren't besties then. It was some guy on the thing, but he had like a fan. He was like a big fan of her. So he kept posting. I was like, dude, like my friend Smooth Legs was like, dude, the official ones are the ones with the blue checks on the side. I'm like,
no.
We all had there was a learning curve. Instagram learning curve. It's all good.
Oh my goodness, man. I thought I was famous for a little bit, man. I was like, man, I got a celebrity friend. I was like, no, I don't. Some random person.
Oh man. All right. So back to ToyCon. So we have that was the big grail. That was my
grail.
And you know what, dude? I mean, that you got a great price based on that quick little Google search of the images.
Yes.
So,
yes, I do.
Again, thank you. That's good karma. That guy, you're going to use them. Like that's the thing. You're going to be shooting.
Oh yeah, I'm going. Yes, I am.
I hope that guy gets rewarded now. Like that's again. I feel like you put that good stuff into the energy.
And
good
you
energy
guys
out of the world.
You guys are enablers too. I'm going to tell you this right now because I walked out. The last purchase I bought was this. Everybody was buying these, and I was like, I want one. I want to see what these are about. So I purchased one. When I walked out, I was like, I should have walked away. I should have just never bought it. But I'm gonna check it out to see.
Dude, all right. So that's the big thing. So the big thing that we know is that that we learned firsthand is Mythic Legions. This is the line now that we all just kind of tripped and stumbled and fell into. I knew they was going to be there. They're like legitimately headquarters are right down the street from that place. And we heard how like Frank was there super early, Realm of Toys, and he was talking to a guy that had just flown in. People were staying there in hotels to just go to that line. And that figure, I did put a dent in two in Mythic. So that's the Hordak inspired one because I love those Master of the Universe, inspired ones. And that's, dude, like you can't, like everybody was saying, like they don't, like they have a great resale value. So like even if you decide at the end of the day, like that figure is worth something, man.
I know.
But I want to play
excited.
with it. I want to play with it. That's the other thing.
Honestly,
play with
it was like curiosity for me. I walked up there and like I was talking to some of the guys there, and they were explaining the whole world and everything. And I was just like, oh, let me try it out to see. And it was one of them. I think the one I purchased is the one with the he looks like he has the Nosferatu face.
Right. The vampire.
He kind of looks like it looks like the Mescal one. He kind of resembles the Mescal one. So I was like, man, that looks dope. So I was like, I was asking if they had the wings, and they were telling me they had some coming out in the in the near future. They have some new ones coming out. So I was like, wow, those are the ones I would really buy, because again, I'm into the whole horror thing. So right then and there, I was already thinking like, vampire. How can I do something with a vampire until Dracula comes out from NECA? Then we'll go there. But like. That's the thing about toys, man. I don't like to jump into new lines or anything like that, but like it just caught my curiosity, and I kind of wanted to fit in too. I was like, well, the other guys did, I should do it too.
I do. You know me. I was walking around that whole time. I kept saying no. I was standing there with Frank when he was doing his check and picking his stuff, and I just like I literally was waiting. But there, you know what? If there was a Mezco that like jumped out at me, then I probably wouldn't have walked out with the Mythics. You know what I mean? Like, I was tempted with the Clockwork Orange. There was that figure that was hanging out there, and then like a couple of the Gomez guys, like But I have some Gomez. Like I was good with what was available.
Yeah.
But the Mythic, they're neat, dude.
Yeah.
That guy, the guy that was doing the whole articulation and showing you that pitch, apparently he's like a big time. His name's Jeremy. Everybody was like, "Oh, you met Jeremy?" I was like, he was just a super, like, he sold me on it, but apparently, he's like a big time.
Well, apparently Randy from NECA was there earlier, and I missed him. So when I was told he was there, I was like, man, I would have loved to meet him, man, and just talk to him about his toys. But one day I'll meet him one day.
Well, I didn't realize NECA was also Jersey based. Like, I feel kind of silly about that. And and our boy Lago Figs, he got to talk to him. He ended up bumping into Randy and having a conversation. So I got to talk to Dave and find out like what how was he? Was he nice?
From the conversation we had, he was telling he's singing his praises about the turtle figures and telling him how great they were. He even invited him and his son to the office.
Oh wow!
Nice. Yeah, he invited him to the office. I was like, man, I'm gonna come with you.
I'm
coming with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
Well, you know what? Like, I know that I said this to the Mythic guys at the table, and again, not to, like I said, there's nothing to get upset about with when it comes to toys. To me, there's nothing to get mad about with toys. If you don't like something, you just don't have to buy it, or you don't have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to get mad. It's not that big. Big deal. So Mythic, the reason I did also go in, I was like, you know what? They look like they're trying to take care of their consumer base. It looks like literally everyone universal praise, and it's a smaller. It's still considered a small company. NECA is still considered, I think, a small company, right? Like they're still not Hasbro. They're still not Mattel. So man, I want to keep hitting these guys up because that's what they're doing. Like what they're doing is awesome. Obviously.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I had like a bunch of questions for him. Like when he told me he saw him, like I had so many questions to ask. I was like, man, that would have been a perfect time just to get all my stuff out and just ask them about, what's in the works. So, I know they wouldn't really tell me what's in the works here and there, but like just throw that little, you know what I'm saying? Or even thank them for like the Jason Part 7, because again, I've been wanting that figure for so long. And when they announced it at the Toy Fair one year, dude, I almost like fell out, dude. I was so happy to have that.
That's awesome.
I'm telling you. Now I need a Jason X. That's what I want. I want a Jason X figure. But like, I would have loved to meet him, man. But again, it was nice to meet, this line of toys, get to know the guys, and then they went over like the whole stuff with me and how you could like pop some parts and put them on another toy and swap them out. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. So what I'm saying? It was just a good vibe, a great environment, great people to talk to. I didn't meet one rude person. Everybody was nice. They liked my shirt, so I had a great time, dude. It was so much fun. So much fun.
There was one guy that gave me a little bit of an attitude about a Marvel Legends Sentinel when I asked him how much he was.
Oh, yeah. And he was like, are you going to buy it?
I saw that.
He was like, are you going to buy it? He was like, you want to buy it?
Yeah, I was like, I need to at least know the cost of it, friends.
He was like, you buy it and you hide it in your car. You got to buy it.
What?
So, hey, we got another buddy here. Look at who's here. Our friend
Yeah.
Zach.
Man.
What's up, fellas?
Nice little
What's
Sunday
up, man?
Lazy Boys evening
Yeah,
here.
crossover event.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
man.
about. That's why I thought this was perfect. And Danny, because like we got to talk, we got like seriously, I love you so much. We got to spend so much time yesterday, and I knew that like you're just you're morphing into this whole Pick Bar Lazy Boys universe that we're creating. So that's why I was like, this is a perfect, let's merge it all together.
Pun
Bring it all.
intended.
Yeah.
You said morphin, so pun intended. All hail the Ranger King. All hail the Ranger King.
Thank you.
Oh man,
I appreciate
so
it.
I know you guys are going to be starting at 8:30. So I want to have Benny. Would you mind dropping showing us one of your big purchases? Like we're one of your ones that you got excited about.
All right, so I will say this because before I show you, so remember Yimbo, you was asking my son, like if he's into anything, and I was like, oh, he's only into Fortnite and Roblox. So besides the experience of meeting everybody, I got an even better takeaway because I think I created a monster. So when he was younger, my father, before he passed away, used to buy my son the Hess trucks.
Okay,
nice.
So I purchased one at the Toy Con for him because he picked it out. And he already had one that my father actually got him, the last one. And then it turned into like, Dad, can we order more? So now he's like 5 Hess trucks in, and he wants to start a collection of Hess trucks. So I'm like, yes,
Awesome.
that's fine.
Start them young, bro. Start them young.
Did you see any yesterday? Is that where you're going right now, or did you? All right, you
yeah, that's
go.
what he got.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
so I mean, I already have mine set up of everything that I got.
Nice.
I won't show the mythic legions in the background because I've already opened them. But I will go to the biggest purchase I made, which is actually one of the figures that I really wanted to get at the con, and I was lucky enough to get it, which is Vapor.
Nice. There we go.
Yimbo actually showed me where the figure was at because I went around the whole Toy Con like 4 times and I didn't see this shit. And he saw it and he took me to it and I was like, oh, and he was like, talk to the guy, tell him bring it down. So I told the guy, I was like, hey, if I give you this in cash, he was like, yeah, I'll give you this for this. I was like, oh yes. So yeah,
that's awesome, man.
I was happy with this because this was actually one of the figures I was going to the con for.
Yeah,
I was also going for Storm Collectibles, but yeah, there were like none there.
Yeah.
But this was my favorite purchase. I wasted no time in taking photos, as you guys already have seen.
Yeah.
I'm ready for Mezco Monday. But yeah, man, I had a blast. I honestly was like, I wish I could have stood longer, but it was just like the experience alone was amazing. Meeting you guys was even better. Like I got home and I told my wife, and I was like, these people are real. Like, I actually got to meet
They do
somebody.
exist.
Yeah, I was like, you know what it is? I think it's like you see the person's photos on Instagram and you may have like a DM chat with them. Like when we do the Pick Bar, when we reach out to people for the Pick Bar, that's a conversation. Or we do a live. It's all cool, but it's a different feeling when you actually have the person in front of you. You're like, shit, you take these photos, man. Like that's you.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Like, and there was another guy from Instagram that was there too. What was it? 1-6 Shooters.
1-6 Shooter.
Yeah,
He was there too, and we all got to meet him, and we're like, "Hey, we're all from Instagram." And it was a great feeling.
Dude, I'm so jealous.
Oh no, and it got even better. There was a point where we were in front of a table, and the vendor was like, "I know you guys are in a big group, but can you guys move over a little bit?" And it was like we were taking over, and it was amazing. It was a great feeling. Great feeling.
Man.
Oh man.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy you have your Vapor, man. Like he's
awesome, man.
He instantly became like, if Deadpool's my top shot figure, like our character, Vapor became right up there in the top 2 or 3 of like who I shoot. You're gonna love Betty. You're gonna love him so much. And Danny, I know we were like I said, you're all part of this whole universe now. So we still have to discuss our Rebel Techs. I know you dug out your Wolverine. I know. So we're gonna have to do a deep dive.
Nice.
We're gonna have to just do another episode, bud. It's all right.
Whatever you want, man. I'm whatever. I knew it was gonna be so hard to stick to one thing after like we're still high on this con thing. So all I could think about was the con and the drive, and I'm like, I want to go back. I want to go back so bad. So I mean, it was like I haven't felt that feeling in so long. The only time I can remember feeling this way is going to New York Comic Con. And how much fun I have there. And then when I come back home after staying 4 days in New York and being in there and just buying and just having a great time. And then you come home and you're like, I got to come back home to this, to real life.
Hey,
no.
I mean, cut, but 1-6 Shooters is actually in the chat.
Oh, get out of town. Yeah, Trevor, what's going on, dude? How are you, man? Oh, that's so great, man. Oh, that was right around when he was part of that group. They were like,
he was part of it. Can you guys move over? It was great, man. It was great.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, and Labo's here too. There's Dave. Oh, like that's what we were saying, Dave. It was so cool. Like I know that my kids are going to be 3 in June. Like this is not stopping. That's the whole thing. Like that's why I love that. Like we're now boys for life. We're gonna see, or like our kids are. We're gonna get a baseline of like, you're gonna meet my kids next time. They're gonna you're just gonna get bigger. Yes, I mean that's how life works. But it's like gonna be so cool that like we can start doing so many more of these things and bringing our kids around and getting your Elijah getting into the Hess stuff. That's awesome. Like the whole collective. Oh,
I have a lot of kids, so guys, we're gonna talk about this. It's a lot of them, but I know my self-esteem was like high up because then when I came home, I was like, "See, I'm not an old man buying toys. I met a bunch of them today. I'm not the only one." But it was great. Man.
It was amazing.
Such a great time. Yeah, it was a great time, man.
So again, I'm not trying to. We're not kicking us up. I know the Lazy Boys are starting a couple minutes, so I just want to mention. So next week. Realm of Toys 89 and Agent Variant, our friend George, I'm gonna continue the conversation of the Toy Con. So next week, is gonna be much more of a mythically because we're the newbies. We tripped and fell into this pile of awesomeness. Yeah. Whereas these guys have been living it and breathing it. So I can't wait to pick their brains about Mythic Legions. Like that's gonna be next week. And then I know Ops 975 is gonna join me in a couple of weeks too. And then Danny, you're coming back on. We got to figure out we might just have to do a special Rebel Tech episode, like a little bonus midweek thing. You know what I mean? I know.
Yeah, it's a lot to cover. Yeah, I know.
It's just they're so cool. Like, but if you don't, this is why I don't want to talk because you have to play with it, and that's what I want to talk about. Like how. Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's.
But guys, this has been awesome. Seriously, thank you everybody for joining me
thanks for having me on.
Zach, I'm so sorry, dude. I just you came in. I know. Did you?
It's all good, man.
What here? Hold on. To promote because always be promoting, right? Mm-hmm. So Green Geek 88, my friends. What are you going to be opening up tonight on Lazy Boys?
So I picked up this Fortnite Meow Schools.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's the one with the weight set, right?
Yeah. I've played maybe 3 games of Fortnite, but the accessories, bro, like
they're great.
Plus the weight bench. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one. All right. I'll be looking forward to that. But yeah, all right. So gentlemen, seriously, thank you so much. Zach, I can't wait until you get to join us at a con.
One day it's gonna happen.
Yes. I know that like the Comic Con in October, that's going to be a big, this one is going to be big coming up now that we get to do, like I said, the real life added now into the toy community, the Instagram, it's the greatest.
Absolutely.
So this October is going to be ridiculous. And then Hops and Hunts was super cool. Oh, we got so many things in the pipeline. This is so cool.
Yeah, big things are happening. Can't wait.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, look at Trevor. Trevor's shooting the new cosmic figures of the Legions right now.
Nice. I didn't waste no time. As you guys saw, as soon as I got home, I opened them up and it was like, what am I gonna shoot? And it just like bam.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, man.
I know. Just looking at them, the inspiration, just you can feel it coming out of the packaging. But all right, well, everybody, thank you so much. This is awesome, everybody. So Lazy Boys, go check them out. Remember, this is all part of the Hasbro's network. You can sub and notify for Yimbo, for Lazy Boys, for the Pick Bar, for Toy Talk. These are all our big prime shows that we have going on. Toy Addict, Danny, thank you so much for joining us. And seriously, like you're just gonna start getting the links sent to you now weekly because
I'm
start
all for
on stuff. Yeah, man.
Right.
No, it's awesome.
Pop in when you
He's
want
gonna be
to.
Kill Bill all the time.
Yeah.
Kill Bill all the time. Yeah. Thank you, Yimbo. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely, fellas. No, so this is so great. So, all right, everybody. Well, have a wonderful night and enjoy your week. And Sunty gave me the awesome thing. It's like one man's journey from the toy aisle to I screwed it up and I forgot to write it down because I was so excited.
You had it. This much. You had it.
I was so excited to talk to you guys.
He's still riding the Toy Con high, man. I am too, man. I'm still,
right.
It was a great experience, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. See you.
Later.
Take it easy. Later, guys.
Later.